everybody, this is Sue from our Physiotherapy. Today we're going to do a video on low back pain, so I'm going to give you a bit of advice, a bit of education and some exercise regarding your low back pain. So firstly we're going to do a little bit of education regarding the backs and then we'll go into our exercises. So please bear with me and see if we can hopefully learn a little bit as well. So low back pain can be in many different forms, so we can have acute low back pain, so the more sudden onsets, or we can have chronic low back pain, which is the one we see a lot more of. Chronic low back pain is categorised as anything over 3 months, so anything you've had that's longer than 3 months. Acute, obviously less than. Within our back pain, we can have all sorts of reasons behind it. We can have neurally related back pain, we can have muscular related back pain, disc related back pain, we can have something called like spinal stenosis, spondylosis, facet joint pain, disc related pain, etc. So there's lots and lots of reasons behind your low back pain. It's also a lot of evidence to say there's a psychological impact as well, or an influence. So stress, anxiety, depression can also influence your low back pain too. So it's a massive umbrella for chronic low back pain. With this in hand, I would always therefore recommend that everybody's plan should be individualised, it should be specific to you. However, this video will just give us a little bit of a starting point with regards to our exercises and where to go from here. So, just to mention before we get started, if you have got acute low back pain, this video probably isn't for you. I would recommend either getting in touch with myself or a healthcare profession if you are in a lot of pain and it's more of an acute onset for something you've done. Also to note, something just to look out for more serious side of low back pain, whether it's new or old, if you suddenly develop any more severe symptoms such as bladder or bowel changes, loss of sensation between your legs, pins and needles down the legs, clumsiness or falling over, then also please seek immediate medical care. Okay, so just to recap with regards to low back pain, so you're not alone prevalence wise in the world. There's apparently 0.5 billion people who suffer low back pain. In the last decade alone there's been a 100% increase in lower back pain, and it's been said that in the adult population 84% of us experience low back pain. So whether this is acute, chronic, whether we get rid of it, whether it stays a bit longer, there's all sorts, like I said. So most commonly, the cause that's been seen for lower back pain is something that we can work with in this video, so it's muscle tension, muscle spasm, and that we can definitely work on. So today, following from the NICE guidelines, so you might have heard of NICE, which is the gold standard of the National Institute of Clinical Excellence. Their guidelines with regards to chronic low back pain for anyone over 16 with or without sciatica, so that's the neural symptoms that we often feel down the legs, would be first instance of primary care would be exercise, advice and education, so all of them I can help us with. And then you've got the more CBTs, the psychological side, and the pharmaceutical and medical side, which I would have to pass you on with that side of things. So with regards to evidence, we'll, like I said, give you a bit of advice and education as we have, and we'll now crack on with our exercises. So, goals of the video are, in my point of view, are to increase our mobility in our lower back, so make sure we're nice and mobile, we've got good range of movement. With this, increase our strength around the back and the trunk, and with this we should develop our confidence, decrease our fear. We often get a lot of fear with lower back pains, we're scared to move, we don't want to have that sudden onset again, so we need to decrease that fear, increase our confidence, and then get us exercise, get us moving again. So, without further ado, we'll start our exercises. So we're going to do a little bit of mobility and a little bit of strength work. Alongside this, I would recommend, if you can do the foam rolling video, because that's some really nice mobility work for the whole of the legs, which will help knock on the back as well. Also following up from this, I'm going to put a glute video and a core video, which will also really complement anyone with lower back pain as well. So if you can, check them videos out too. So let's start. So we'll start with a bit of mobility. So what we'll do is, like I said, if we can, we'll foam roll first. So make sure you've done that, just make sure you've got enough room. Then what we're going to do is to really gently wake up the lower back. So we're going to mobilise the back, the sacrum into the hips. So to do this, we're lying on our backs, nice and flat. From here, we just rock our knees, keeping our knees together, side to side, keeping our backs nice and flat on the floor. Rock the knees side to side. Very relaxing. You might hear the odd click and clunk. You can do this before you wake up in the morning, just to get things moving. So it's just nice and relaxing, side to side. I'd probably do this for about 30 seconds. and just nicely wake it up. You can just take it within your own pain-free range, so just side to side. If you want to go a little bit further, you can, but you're not forced into any stretches down here. We're just gently rocking side to side, keeping the feet flat on the floor. Fab. From here, we can stretch one leg. With the other knee, we're going to pull it up to our chest. And we're just going to hold it here for 10 seconds. Just take some nice breaths. Good. And relax. Swapping sides. Put that knee up to your chest, feeling a nice stretch all through your glutes. So like I said, everything's connected, so trying to do a little bit of everything today. Really help these lower backs. Good. Back onto the other leg. This time, as you pull your knee up towards your chest, we're just going to take it across the body as well. So we're aiming for our knee to get towards our shoulder. Don't worry if you're all a bit more mobile than me, because I need to work on this a little bit more myself. Good, just hold it there for a few more seconds. Good. And obviously the legs, so pulling it up and across. What's worth noting in all of these exercises that we're going to do is that they should all be pain-free. So if any of them cause you more pain, please don't do that one. So obviously skip that exercise. Like I say, I can't say enough that everybody's plans should be individualised. So if you are suffering a little bit more than usual, please get in touch with me. Good, and relax. This time from here, we're going to actually now roll onto our fronts. So we're dropping down nice and relaxed. From here, we're going to do a stretch that's called the cobra. So we're going to push up. So from here, if that's enough, you can just stay here. Feel that extension through your spine. If you want to go a bit more, then you can push up onto your hands, or up onto your hands even more. Good, we're just going to hold this here for 10. Keep breathing. Good, and relax. As we come up onto all fours this time, what we're going to do is we're going to sit back onto our heels. As we sit back onto our heels, we stretch our hands nice and forward, keeping our heads down. Some of you might go to yoga, and I might have done this in yoga and Pilates, and therefore you might all be a lot better than me. But just try to stretch, feel a nice stretch through that lower back. Good. From here, we're just going to walk our hands across to the left, keeping our bum towards our heels and feeling a stretch all down the side this time. Good. Walking back to the middle and across to the other side, keeping that head down and feeling that stretch all through your lats into your QL as well. Good, and relax. This time, from here, we're going to come back up onto all fours and then into a half kneeling position. From this position here, we're going to actually stretch this front leg. So you'll now feel a stretch through your hamstrings. So we could hold this hamstring stretch, and that's enough because the hamstrings come into our hips, into our pelvis, which again affects where our lumbar spine sits. However, if you also have any nerve tightness, a little bit of sciatic irritation, what we can do is just gently forwards and backwards with the foot, and we can rock from the hips as well, and it just helps mobilise that sciatic nerve. Good. And swapping sides. So again, into that kneeling position, stretch that front leg forwards, sitting back through it, and you can just hold that stretch there if that's enough for your hamstring, or if you want, just add that gentle pulse, work through that nerve as well. Good. So that's a bit of mobility. You can just stick with your mobility if you want, and you can work on that again. You can repeat that session as much as you want, so as much mobility as possible within your pain-free range. Next up, we're going to do a few strength exercises just to help stabilise this whole area as well. Glutes, lower back and trunk. Core is very important, as you'll have heard a lot of times, so there's another video to come with regards to core, so you can watch that one as well. But without further ado, what we're going to do is a few isometric holds to start with, so we're going to be nice and flat onto our backs. This position here, we're going to come up into a bridge, so we're nice and flat. Keeping our arms down, our backs nice and strong here to here. So make sure we're not dipped and we're not overly arched, so we're nice and strong all the way up and down. Keeping breathing, we're going to hold this here for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, slowly back down. Good. Right with my foam roller. Straight back up again. Another 10 seconds. Good. And one more set for me. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. While we're here, keeping our backs nice and flat on the floor, so we're not arched, we can't fit our hands through, we're nice and strong and stable on the floor. We're going to come up into this position, so a position I call a dead bug. So it's like the opposite to your all fours, and then from here, keeping our back nice and flat, we extend one arm opposite leg. Within your pain-free range, so if it's only going that little bit, that's absolutely fine. We're going to go all the way back for 1, and swap. 2, 3, 4, 5, good, keep that back flat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Relax, we're going to do one more set of that one, so we're going to repeat that, keeping this abs strong, working these cross chain, which is obviously really important in our day-to-day activities, such as even walking. So back up into this position, and then from here, stretching, opposite arm, opposite leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. This time we're going to lie onto our front, so we've got QL, our postural muscle in the back here, quadratus lumborum, sounds like something of Harry Potter. So from underneath our bottom rib, down our spine, top of our pelvis here, this lovely square muscle that sits here and here, both sides, working all day long, keeping us upright, also an extensor of the back. So we're going to make sure we work this muscle as well. So to do this, we're going to lie flat on our fronts. So nice and relaxed, using our back muscle, our bum muscle, we're going to lift up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Swap sides, up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And again, opposite leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more each side, up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Have a second, then we're going to repeat that set. So we're going to do one more, but this time we're going to do it slightly differently, because we're going to do, if we can, either repeat as you've just done single leg, or we're going to lift double leg this time. So same principle, but both legs off at the same time, and we're holding it for 5 seconds. So up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. Trying to get the quads up off the floor. When you're ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And relax. One last exercise for you. So this one, we're back in our half kneeling position. This exercise I kind of call like a chop exercise, and what we're going to do is we're going to work flexion, extension of the spine, as well as rotations through the spine. So to do this, what we're going to do is stay in this half kneeling position. Hips facing forwards, chest facing forwards. We're then going to rotate round. So we're bringing if our left leg's in front, our left arm's coming round, as if we're going to pick something up. From here, we're then going to lift up and over. So all the way down, up and over. Okay, so we're going to do 10 nice and controlled each side, and we're done. So dropping down, lift up, squeeze that hand, grip that hand, back down again, all the way up and out. 2, 3, good. 4, try and stay nice and balanced. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, my balance, and 10. Good. Swapping sides. So the same again, but this time right hand, because right foot's in front. So we're coming here and we're reaching up and out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So that's the video done. That's your lower back should be nice and mobilised, starting some strength work now. Like I said, nothing stopping you now going on and doing a bit of glute work, a bit of core work, some more foam rolling. Do as you wish. As always, if you have got acute lower back pain, if you've got anything that requires a bit more of an individualised plan, if you're needing help with an injury or a niggle, then please be in touch. So on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Sophie Physiotherapy, via the website, sophiemarphysiotherapy.co.uk, or email, telephone number, which are all on there as well. Okay, take care everyone, and see you soon. Bye bye.